Alright, it is in the mosh pit. What you called your... Phoenix called his stadium. Ooh, ah, ah. Alright, so I'm going to skip through the... Alright, so... Phoenix chose to receive. Wants to receive the ball. And it seems that both teams won the lost the fan factor roll, except for Phoenix won because he has fan factor. He bought fan factor at the start, and in this instance, it has actually come and helped. I always love to see that. Because fame is such an underrated mechanic that people ignore. While I always make sure to call it out, because I have seen it turn the tide of games with those rocks, with those stun players and things like that. You get a +2 on your fame roll, and you get a good kickoff. Things will happen. So we've got the equivalent of 3 rerolls on both sides. Oh, with 3 rerolls on both sides. The nitRats, Storbertas, have an apothecary. And there we go. The rock. And that is, there you go. Just like I said. Just like I said. That fame... But let's see if the fame actually helped. It did. Oh no, it didn't. Wouldn't have mattered. But still. Didn't technically help. But at the same time, it was there. Ooh. I mean, good thing for Storbertas, it is only a stun on that lineman, so it's not anything that's going to completely ruin him. And there's only been pushes so far. So very lucky, both unlucky and lucky first hits for Storbertas. Phoenix managing to pick up the ball straight on. Oh, I should turn on skills. Hey Simon, how you doing? We're just watching my predictions go down the chute. Go down the drain pipe. And just like hits against him, Storbertas is only hitting for pushes so far. But he did a chain push to tie up all of those, or not really tie them up, sort of tie them up. Still be able to get hit quite easily. Moving his blodge round to the left. His right. Our left. Oh, and there it is. We have a dead lineman. And the raised dead immediately gets another zombie. For Phoenix. That is it's a good thing for them. Yeah, ouch, just straight up. Chose not to use his apothecary, which I think is the best move. Don't use it on a lineman, wait, save it for something more in. Well, that was fast, yeah, straight up death straight away. I mean, you say it was fast, but it's been nothing but, almost nothing but pushes, and then the one hit that happens. Crunch, dead. Not the end of the world. Alright, going for a hit on a zombie. Trying to get his... I don't understand what... Okay, and we have a failed dodge. And a knockout. That was a lineman. So I don't understand the reasoning down here for why he did that. They have dodge, it's not like they're going to have and agility 4, it's not like they're going to have horrible trouble getting out of his tackle zone. Is it throwing a 1-die against dodge or blodge? Why would you frenzy Like, why would you, blitz with the Rat Ogre in that situation to blitz that particular thing? Alright, using his tackle to hit the Gutter Runner. Goes for the one with Wrestle. But he is advancing his line. Slowly up the field. And also, hey, Planet Houston, how you doing? What's happening in the magical world of you? Wait, no, that's my channel, not the other one. Pyramid. And we have a foul, which knocks out the Wrestle Runner. Wrestle Runner down, and there is no ejection. So things going very well for Phoenix so far. Had 2 removals. Sorry, 3 removals, one of them being a death, one of them being permanent on alignment. See, the rats really need that kickoff to go in their favor. They really need it to be a... They have to be able to receive that ball to get those immediates. Mighty Blow, maybe? It didn't show up, it didn't pop up, so I don't think the Mighty Blow came into effect. I think it was just a... I mean, I saw a whole bunch of 6s there. Yeah, just lots of 6s around the place. This was a sketchy turn for you coming up. Alright, there, his attempt... So, the rats are going for damage plays. He's attempting to surf out, putting everything he's got into surfing out that mummy. The mummy with guard, which is... I reckon... Personally, I think that's a good play. That heavy piece off the board would definitely cause some problems. Alright, goes for a hit. Hits the Storm Vermin with the Mighty Blow. Crunch. And it's just a stun. Mighty Blow stun. Alright. Moving his dudes around. He is... pretty protected? Oh! Alright, goes for another hit. Going for injure, trying to go for damage over protection. Alright, going to hit another lineman with his ghoul. I mean, he seems, you say it was a sketchy turn. Oh, sketchy turn for you because he's going to surf out that. Oh, and he re-rolls it, and bop. Interesting. Is he going to stall? I mean, he would want to. In this situation, you would want to stall against the rats. You do not want those rats having a turn. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are you going to do what I think you can do? No. Alright, so everything seems alright here. In like leaving the back door open, but you dislike 3+ dodges. Yep, that is understandable. Alright, we have another Gutter Runner stunned. The ball seems pretty protected. Yep, I thought so. We're going to do fouls into going for it. He's either going to fall over and die, or he's going to get ejected. Or will he manage to do it? Alright, it's a stun. We have an ejection. Phoenix does have plenty more of those where he comes... he's got plenty more of those coming. Especially since he got the revive on one of the rats. That dead rat over there. Almost too bad he can't keep him forever. And just putting pieces on the front, going for full defense. See, I don't understand that from Storbertas. If anything, you sort of want to pressure You'd want to pressure Phoenix into making that touchdown. Sort of come up from behind and push them forwards, is my opinion. Is he about to do that now with the Rat Ogre? Ooh, we have the wild animal on a 1. So that's screwed that turn a little bit. And now that Rat Ogre is tied up by the mummy. We have a blitz on the Rat Ogre, and it is a successful pow. Rat Ogre goes down. We now have an open door. Are we going to get a failed hit? Ooh, knocked out rat. We have another lineman down. So that's 4 removals on the rats. This is very normal. We have a POW against a Storverman with a zombie. And turn over. Well, end turn. Slightly different. Storbertas just standing up his rats, moving them into position. We have a failed dodge. Double failed dodge. And that's all she wrote. Sorry, that was my phone going off. It's people wishing me happy birthday. You know how people do that at midnight to try and be annoying because they think you'll be asleep? Not Neff. Neff's always awake. I forgot to put my name in the title. I forgot that not everyone knows who I am. Oh well, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Oh, we have another injury. And this time it is on an important piece. It's on his guard runner. He uses his apothecary. It is successful. Though now he is without the safety net. Safety net is gone. Alright, Phoenix needs to make the touchdown within the next turn. He is going to stall for another. Will that come back and bite him? So I've said it time and time again. I have seen stalling in this league go horribly wrong. Like, it is the best option against the rats. You don't want to give those rats that chance for the 2-turn. Because they will do it. And they will ruin you. And we're going for a foul as well. He wants Phoenix going no chance. No chances of those rats coming to get him. But the... Oh, and we have... that was a desperation roll. That was just straight up desperation. There was so many other options. Though I suppose he's trying to protect his gutter runner down here, his blodge runner. What is this? Phoenix. Phoenix does have a reroll, and he's going with his tackle piece, and he gets it. Is this going to be the end for the gutter runner Knitch? It is too. Well done. That was a very good decision by Phoenix. It could have come back for problem and been a problem. But he gets the touchdown. He's taken out the blodge runner. Storbertas is not in a good place. Not in a good place indeed. How many get back up? Only 1. And it was a lineman. Alright, I wonder if Storbertas is just going to end turn, or is he going to try for a 1-turn? Phoenix putting up a 1-turn defense. Personally, I think it's an interesting decision that he doesn't put anyone to the right side of that guard mummy. He does have his zombie there in the middle. But does he have any extras in the sidelines? Yes, he does. Personally, I probably would have put another zombie next to the guard. Because then this wouldn't happen. Not that it seems to matter. Alright, he's going for those chain pushes. Yep, rerolls, success. So no rerolls anymore. I don't think this is going to be successful. 1 turn attempt. I do not see it coming through. If it does, it is going to be fantastic. He got the hit, he got the power. Alright, the runner is away. He has to make some pretty shady dodges. Oh my god! And he makes all of them. And fails on the going for it. The tripwire. The tripwire takes him down. They'll just push zombies instead, yeah. They'll just push the zombie instead. Yeah, I get you. I get you. See again, and that's why I'm an amateur. I would have set up a defense that probably would have made it easier for a 1 turn. But the tripwire in the end, it's always the tripwire, isn't it? And no one gets back up. So, Storbertas going in for a very heavy disadvantage, and to be honest, it's all because he didn't go first. The rats went first, it probably would have been a completely different story. One dice roll at the start of the game decided it, but can they make it back? Rats can score with 3 players on the field. He just needs to successfully tie up his opponent. He's got his guard runner, which could also be a ball carrier in a pinch, which I think is what he's going to go for, because he's only got 2 runners at the moment. Oh, Phoenix getting an extra reroll as well. Everything just heading in his favor, and that would probably be because... that was the Fame. The Fame got him that one. So there we go. Finally, my little spiel about Fame paid off. Oh, we have a push. And we've got a 1 die, and it's a POW. Very, very lucky for Storbertas. That could have gone horribly wrong. As I said, I disagree with his playstyle when it comes to making those blitzes first thing. Into a 1 die. I mean, his rats got block, and the mummy doesn't, but doing a 1 die with a loner is just not something that I enjoy doing. He's already setting up for a quick touchdown. I'm going to try and tie it up very quickly, but that would give Phoenix the entire path to make it for another touchdown. Which is possibly what's going to happen. We'll see. Using his Blodge Ghoul to 1... Ooh. To 1 die the Rat Ogre. Using his tackle to hit that ghoul. It seems he's trying to take out... He's trying to do injury and pain. Oh, putting his... I mean, Frenzy, yeah, but putting that piece right on the edge is a very risky move. If Phoenix wanted to, if Phoenix really wanted to, he could probably pull off a surf here. Oh, that was a 2 die. Ah, sorry. Looked like a 1 die to me. Alright. And he got the touchdown, so no surf. So that was the quick touchdown. Rats. Yeah. Just crazy. Indeed. That's why I had them as a pick to win. Guard White was the extra assist. Ah, I see. But this is going to give. This gives. An entire, almost, that was what, one die? That was a one turn or a two? That was a two turn. He's got almost the entire half to make up for it. Because he only went through one turn. Yeah, Phoenix has got the entire half to make up for that. And he's also got an entire team to make up for it. Storbertas is lacking in the player department right now. With a paltry 8 players on the field. I was about to say, whoop, 7, but no. Lestic is still up. Early score was ideal for you. That's exactly what I was saying. But I don't think stalling was really an option for him either. Like, he had the ball carrier around the back, but he had to score at some point to at least tie it up. And I think eventually you would have made it through. He just does not have the board presence to be able to keep you at bay. Storbertas just doesn't have the board presence to keep Phoenix from advancing. He does have the ability to outrun him, but those ghouls, they have just as much speed. Oh, that's a failed pickup. Goes for the reroll. Success. Has the ball. That extra reroll that he got at the start coming into play. Alright, we have a Storm Vermin moving up. Secondary Storm Vermin with tackle. Is that strip ball? Is too. Ah, okay, so there's a danger there. And we have a failed wild animal on the blitz again. See, so far we have seen Storbertas getting very, very lucky when it comes to his Rat Ogre doing whatever the hell he wants it to. And in this match, it just isn't happening. Been flying on the seat of his pants and just isn't going so fantastically. What a weird Storm Vermin. Yeah, I think when we very first opened up the LE-Invitational and I was looking at the teams, I did say, very interesting choice. But let's see here if it comes into play at all. And also, no, Siamon, the games are nowhere near done. Well, you'd know that. You're one of the admins, aren't you? You're one of the people in charge of this. You should know this. And hey, Terrific, what's going on in the magical world of... And damn it, that's my channel thing, not this one. Damn it, I keep forgetting. How are you doing? We have a hit. Gotta run a dodges, but there's another hit coming. That was his last move. He probably could have, if he wanted to, both down it. And we have a failed go for it and a crunch. He's re-rolling it. And he got the success, tying up. So, tying up that Storm Vermin. So, my idea probably would have gone horribly for me. Because I probably would have both down to take out that runner. Oh, and he dodges in. And he gets a hit, but it is just a block hit. Oh, and he's run out of time. Okay, so he didn't make that many moves. He was thinking for a very long time there. Now making all of his moves with 10 seconds to spare at most. And we're gonna see some desperation plays here. Because when you run out of time and you start having to do things all in quick succession, you make some very silly mistakes. Alright, hits the strip ball, knocking it flat on its ass. His ball carrier is now free to go wherever it wants, except if that direction is forwards, because of those rats that are in the way. Tying up the Rat Ogre with a zombie. A non-important piece. Moving his tackle into a place where he can either blitz or use it as a positional piece to stop him from getting through. Oh, he's using it as a corner of a cage, okay. Moving that guard out of the way. Not caring for the safety of his ghoul. Doesn't need to anymore. He can leave it there, use it to tie up those other players. Going for a blitz on the Rat Ogre. Gets it successfully. And we see a stun. The worst thing for Storbertas. Because now, if he doesn't get the... Oh! Okay, yeah, it just... The game went weird for a sec. Very confused. Working a lot at the moment. I see him on. And... Alright, his blitz knocked out that ghoul. But I reckon Storbertas is going to stall. He's going to stall at the end. He's not going... He went for the hit on that ghoul to be like, cool, I'm going to take out your ghoul so you can't score again or whatever. But it's just... Oh! Oh! Oh boy. Oh boy. He started that turn with a 4+ and a 6+ red dot. Wait, what? Alright, we're going back. We're going back. We're going back here. Apparently Storbertas started his turn with red dice. Not helmet. Not helmet! We're gonna see it again in slow motion. But first, I wanted to see it. I want to see this red die. I can't believe I missed it. Just saw, like... Alright, here we go. Here we go to blitz. Oh, on the... No, that wasn't a red die. Yeah, there goes the... Oh, it was the turn before. Alright, right, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. And yeah... It was the sacking attempt. Oh, that one. Yep. I saw what you meant. He does... He's made moves like that. Storbertas is a very flying by the seat of his pants player. He blitzes with his Rat Ogre at first, but here we go. Here we go again. Helmet is dead. Yeah, see, this is... I have said it. I have said it before. I have said it each week I have covered. Storbertas' biggest problem... Oh, and it doesn't regen. Ouch. Storbertas' biggest problem is he doesn't move his players first. He doesn't make the safe moves first. He goes straight for the risky shit immediately. With absolutely no... F? F? Oh, press F to pay respects. Right. You gotta pay them respects. Press F to pay respects. Oh, that's such an old meme. Alright, moving it up. We're going for a stall, I assume. Because you don't want to give those rats the ball because they'll just score again. You also don't want to stall too long, especially since he's lost. Ooh, and we have a red die for the go for it. Jesus, the dice are not being kind to Phoenix in this last moments. Though he's got the rerolls, so he's fine. Manages to get his cage in order and some protection going. That being said... He's lost some key players. Alright, got to run a dodges out. What is he going to do with that? Another dodge. He's going to go for it as well. What are you thinking, Storbertas? I want to know what's in your head right now. And making a blitz with the Rat Ogre. That thing doesn't have the movement allowance to get over there. He's going to fall on a go for it. Guaranteed. Loner going for it. Oh no, he's not moving him. Okay. Alright. But Storbertas can make the touchdown now if he wants to, but then the rats could get it. Alright, this could be a close game. A very close and interesting game. Oh. And we have a dodge fail. That's the final nail in the coffin. Have an immediate blitz. From the white onto a lineman. Takes it out, freeing up a path. He'll move the cage piece. He'll move his guard mummy cage piece. Oh, he's not actually going to move the ball carrier. He's just creating another cage. And bam. We have a Storm Vermin injury, the strip baller. With a non-stick MNG. Sounds like something that people put in Chinese food. Of MSG, MNG. Alright, what are we gonna have here? I assume he wants to... Ooh. His dodge. You couldn't without going for it. Ah. Oh, I see. Quinn is moving into the cage. Crunch. We have a stun on a zombie. That's not too big a deal. Got that guard mummy right there. He needs to get someone inside that cage. Though he hasn't blitzed. He's going to do that now. Going for the inside of the cage. He gets the block. Unfortunately, that may not have been the best thing for him. Because if he could have pushed that ghoul out of the way, it would have gone off better. Alright, he's got his... You know, Storbertas has put up an admirable defense. An immediate block fail, but again, those rerolls. Thanks to that reroll at the start, Phoenix had that extra. Will he go into using it? Going for the touchdown? Or is he going to stall for the last turn? Looks like he's going to go for the last turn stall. Default team name teams always make you sad. Same here. Same here. I always try to name. Crunch. Alright. Just going for hits. Which one's less stick? Is that the rat? The rat is less stick. So Storbertas took the short end of the stick there again, so he's probably just going to go for a straight up blitz with his dodge, ghoul, and a ghoul for rat. Oh! That right there. That right there is why I say every time, don't immediately hit with your big dude. Don't immediately hit with the loner. We had double skull into loner. Mind you, every other hit he had was a 1 die, so it probably would have been skull, reroll into skull, but still. Actually, if the dice came up the exact same way on every situation, so everything that he does, they come up the same way, there is no thing that he could have done there that would have succeeded, I think, because it would have been a 1 die, or 2 red die, actually, so maybe that would have worked. If, say, he blitzed with... If he blitzed with the gutter runner into the ball carrier, that probably would have been 2 red die. Oh no, if he blitzed from here, he would have done it from there, which would have been... Oh no, they are strength 2, so yeah, 2 red die, which would have been double skulls, and that would have been double push. So he would have pushed forward. The Radogo was there though, so if anything you'd want to push that way. Then you could attack down with the lineman. Not that he would have known the dice, but... If you were psychic, that could have been something that you could have done. And now all Phoenix has to do to secure the win is get that touchdown. Which means taking out that particular lineman. Crunch. And it's free for the touchdown. That is a win for Phoenix. First roll was not a 1, by the way. Not that that is relevant info. I don't get it. But there we go. That was Phoenix taking out my pick for the win. Now, Storbertas does not have a hope for the win. The final match that we have, the one that will decide the winner, is Phoenix versus Andy. Mind you, I did say from the very beginning, Andy was one of my picks. You need to take the wild animal to block. Here we go. Good to know. So now I know it. I forgot about the wild animal. Not that it matters, because that was just a hypothetical. If I was psychic, this is what I would do. And it would have failed anyway. Alright, let's put up the image just in case. Actually, I'm going to just get rid of Blood Bowl for a sec. That way I don't